Hi there, Starscream back for a quick transformer review. So tragic. So very tragic. Bottoms up. Oh, what the hell happened? Oh, I think I better get back to the review, don't you? Hello there, Starscream back for a quick Transformer review. Before anybody points it out, yes, I know that looks like a spot there, it's not, it's a cut, so there, alright? And if you think I should have shaved, yeah, I probably should have. But we're not here to talk about my appearance too much, are we? Let's talk about the Transformer that I want to review. And it's one of 3, yeah, that's not something you can do. Shall I count down, you know? No, I won't do that, actually. And it's Team Bullet Train from the Rid show, Rid series, whatever way you want to look at it. The show itself, I've got to say, I didn't quite found anything, actually. I quite liked it. It was alright. It's not a great show. It's not brilliant. The dub in the sub is quite bad, actually, for want of a better word. But all things set aside, it's entertaining. There's a lot going on in it, and I kind of liked it. The only thing I don't like in it is Megatron's character, because he does absolutely nothing. He just sits around and bitches all the time. Oh, there we go. Okay, so what should we do with this guy? Should we talk about the characters? Should we disassemble him piece by piece and talk about each individual toy first before we talk about him as a whole? Do you like the idea better? I can't hear you. Well, we're going to go with my suggestion then, because you lot have to raise your voice, otherwise I can't hear what you want. So, let's separate this guy and see what we've got. Okay, number 1, a Midnight Express. If you read the bio of it, apparently, oh my goodness. You know what, I'll tell you what I'll do for this review. Every time I say apparently, I'm going to have an alarm go off. And then I will stop doing it in future, okay? So now I'm putting that, instigating that alarm. Done. Now every time I say apparently, that will go off and I won't say it anymore, hopefully. Okay, Midnight Express is meant to be the youngest member of the Team Bullet Train thing. There's a different name for it in Japan, but let's go with that anyway, because we know it's based on the Bullet Train. I think it is. They're all based on real trains that exist nowadays, I'm guessing, in Japan, because if they're to base it on the ones that we've got in Britain, they'd break down or they'd be late. So, what shall I say about this one? Can I turn the light on it to give it a little bit more justice? I'm afraid you might see more of my face if I do that. Ugh! Sorry, can't help that. Here we go, look. They're not brilliant, any of them. As regards character, they don't really have a lot. One of them is voiced by, believe it or not, somebody who did the voice acting in Dog-Tanyan. Not D'Artagnan, I know, Dog-Tanyan. I can't remember the character he was, but he was a wimpy dog character. Can't remember the name now. Anyway, I'm moving off point here. The toy itself is alright from here, okay? So we go from here. It's not too bad. I mean, the arms are quite posable. They move around a lot, actually. They're quite articulate. The facial moulding, as you know, I always like to focus on that. It's kind of nice, actually. And then we got this problem. So, I mean, I don't really need to spell it out, do I? Look. Big foot. Okay, this guy's got issues, my God, man. Women worry about thunderfires. My God, look at this. You should worry about this. I can understand because he's primarily the base of the legs for the combined alt mode, but to be honest with you, it's not nice, is it? So I wish they could have done something like these. Could, you know, look, if we took these off here, we have a thinner leg going down the back, and we brought them to about there, he'd be a great little toy, but I'm afraid, really, it really ruins it. Why am I going like that? What do they think I am? A pirate? I don't know, actually. I don't know anymore. I've lost the plot. But, yeah, he's nice. He's not a bad toy. I think they're overpriced. But we'll get to the pricing and the scale of that later on. Here he is. This is Midnight Express. And I give him... Actually, I don't give him a rating at all. He's just not bad. Let's move on to the next one. A rapid run. Okay, he's a little bit better than the previous one. Let's take a little close look at him, shall we? Let's get in the face. Yet again, facial mouldings on all these guys are quite nice, actually. If you look at him on a profile, that's an issue to me. I have two opinions on that. One of them being he's just been shot through the back and it's, you know, protruding out the front. And the other one is, I think he could audition for Baywatch. And that's where my problem lies. Other than that, it's just something with their legs, these guys. What is it? Look, he's got this real narrow waist and the legs are attached there. So he has to stand doing the splits to look poseable. But if you put his legs together and stand him up like this, he looks a little bit like a crucifix. I don't know what they're doing with this one. I think I probably preferred the previous one, but Rapid Run you do need if you want to combine them. As regards character, not a lot to say. To be honest with you, they don't have a lot of character, any of them. It's Rid, remember, they don't really need, they're like Power Rangers. Rid is the Power Rangers of Transformers, okay? They pretty much do a very similar thing every week, and they power up and they spend about half the show transforming, or as the Power Rangers do, morphing, and then we get a little bit of a fight. It always ends the same way, and yeah, as I said, it's entertaining. Don't get me wrong, I like Power Rangers and I like Rid. They're entertaining, and you don't require thinking while you're watching it, so it's nice for that. And I don't want to think too much. My brain cells are wearing out now. I've only got a few left, I've been told, so yeah, everybody's thinking that I ain't got any, but I'm telling you, I've got a few. Right. So, Rapid Run isn't a bad toy, providing he's facing forwards. Okay, we've got one more left, and let's get a move on with it, shall we? Right, the last one, a Railspike, is meant to be the oldest one. Don't ask me why. Why would you make some younger or older than the others? Why can't they all be the damn same? And why is age becoming an issue here? Don't really know any of the answers to those questions. But the toy itself, I probably think, is one of the better ones. I like it. Facial moulding. Let's take a look. It's alright. But I've got to say, it should have played in the face silver. Needs silver work done on the face. Should not be white. Too much white going on here. And considering the price tag these little guys cost, you expect a little bit more attention to detail. But other than the fact that I think he's the best one, he seems to have the most problem. Now, I'm going to point this out. Look. Just look over this for one split second, just quick. Tell me what I'm going to say next. Okay? Yada, 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 yada. Screw holes, look! See, screw hole, no cover. Screw hole, screw hole, screw hole. Flexible pins here. There's too much of that going on. Literally in the old ones, or what they've done in previous Transformers, they usually flip that round and the arm folds back. You don't see all the screw holes and the pins. But on this guy, they made a feature out of it. A little bit disappointing. He is my favourite one, though, by far, out of all of them. I don't know why. I honestly don't know why. I just like this one the best. I think he looks the best. He poses the best. He's not so daft looking as Bigfoot over there, down there, wherever the hell he's gone now. This is the best one. And they all combine into Team Bullet Train. So, I'll have to combine them. And here we go again. Right, you know that's taking me like 4 hours to do, and I'm not joking. Right, let's take a look at this guy, shall we? Here he is, fully assembled, with the, obviously, the accessories put back on him, because they all got their guns, they all merged together. He's got a shield here, which is a combining roof of one of the trains. All things aside, it's kind of nice. It looks much better together than it does in individual modes, you've got to admit. It's a nice toy, actually. It's got a fair bit of weight and a bit of size to it. The head is a bit odd, let's have a look. Yeah. He's got that jazz sunglasses visor thing going on, but all things aside, very nice toy actually. I'd recommend getting this one. Oh dear, I've just noticed he's off centre. There we go, that's better. We'll start that again, shall we? All things aside, he's kind of nice. Posability, well, let's face it, it's a Transformer. What do you want? It transforms. If you want a posable toy, get an action figure. Don't get a Transformer. But I like this one. I always have. And to be honest with you, I'd buy them again too. If they do any recolours, that'd be kind of nice. Like one in black. But here, look. Out of Rid, definitely worth getting, but only if you've got all three of them. If you've got them individually, they're not great toys. It's like a lot of combiners. They're never great individually, but you get the whole set and they're nice. Now, on the point of transforming trains, let's just take a look at another two quickly. Here's a little Microbot one they released. Now, he isn't too bad. I kind of like him. I mean, he's probably more poseable than the big guy. Actually, I'll take that back because his arms don't seem to move that much. So he's... If you look at my arm here, and I'm going... That's it. I can't do anything. So, tough. But other than that, I mean, it's a nice poseable toy, and there's about 6 or 7 little trains with this one, so nice. Get hold of this one as well as you can. And Raiden. Raiden is a great toy. If you like toys that fall apart when you touch them. He's a bit like Devastator, actually, look. Now, every time you touch this guy, I'm not joking, he falls apart. I can't even... Alright, I'm just... And the back's popping out. I won't do any more than that. Raiden's a great toy. If you can get hold of Raiden, there's a few knockoffs and variations of the toy, but to be honest with you, if you can get hold of him, he's definitely worth it. At least I didn't say apparently. That's me, that's Starscream saying, take care guys, and see you out there.